All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get this started. We got another DLC to go through, and once we're done with this one, all we'll have left is the final one with Storm. So, to get things started, yo peoples, Kyushu92 here, and welcome back to more Marvel's Midnight Suns. What I've done in the background is I pretty much maxed out the friendships of both Deadpool and Venom, which means that before we take on the next DLC mission, we are going to do the special challenges for both Deadpool and Venom, unlock their Midnight Suns affiliated suits, and their super abilities. So first off, we're going to start with Deadpool, and his mission, Fourth Wall. We'll unlock his Midnight Sun combat suit, and his Burning Sensation Heroic. Yes. Yes, indeed. It's been a good day. Woke up to a mind-bogglingly insane Shanks gameplay video for Power Warriors 4, film Red Shanks. And then we read some Fire Force, which had some very big implications because a Great Cataclysm has just started, or is beginning. And yeah, we're going for another Midnight Suns DLC, with the last one being tomorrow, and also being the final Saturday of this year. Also got the beginning after the end side story. On top of that, another thing of Fire Force, and one more One Piece episode later that night for all of you. So yeah, a lot of things to do for this weekend. Can y'all really believe that we're in the final 3 days of this year before we move to 2024? Can you believe it? What a year, right? But let's continue with Fourth Wall. Defeat the Whispers of Memory to acquire the Burning Sensation Legendary Ability card. There are infinite card plays. Redraw and move are disabled. The challenge is failed if there are no more cards to play, or the turn ends. It's been a minute since I last did... Yeah, it's been a minute since I last did... It's been a minute since I last did... Let me see... Since I last did a challenge mission. Such a blessing to see another year, that's for sure. Yeah. I'll say that once we reach that year. Once we reach 2024, then I can say it's a blessing to see another year. I don't want to speak prematurely, because tomorrow's not promised to any of us. I think my TV volume may be up a little bit high, so it doesn't bleed into my mic. Yeah, I'm gonna fail this challenge. I didn't do it right. I don't have enough heroism in order to use Pain Pinata. I have failed! Alright, so how am I doing this? Beating fourth wall, because I need to do this quickly so we can get to the DLC. I got so tied up with silly stuff. You spread the love on 3 and chain to 5. Alright. 3. Oh wait, this is 5? Okay. Alright, use a death from above on opponent 5. Use the Pain Pinata card on opponents 4, 6, and 7. Which would be these. Use Spread the Love card on opponent 7 and chain the shock to opponent 1. Use Death from Above on opponent 4. Then use Mag Dump on opponent 2. Alright, so now that we took everyone out, now we got Burning Sensation. Abilities: Exhaust, removed from combat when played, provides a stacking bonus to Deadpool abilities. 1 in Fuego is lost whenever a Deadpool takes damage from an attack. Okay, we know that. So, Exhaust and Fuego times 4, double damage. And the upgrade is that it does more damage, apparently. I would like if it didn't exhaust and I can just keep using it, but I guess that's too overpowered, yeah. He's just basically beating on you until he's tired. Then he just kicks you away as I'm like, got on my last nerves, that guy. But now we've earned Burning Sensation. And the Midnight Sun outfit for Deadpool. All right, so let's pull up Deadpool. Look at him, in all gold. Unicorn, garlic, wizard hat, but he's in all gold. This fits him perfectly. Yep, this fits him perfectly. All right. Next up, Venom. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh, okay, that's Hulk. All right, next up, Venom, Brain Buffet. We get Midnight Sun and Assimilation. Let's go! All right. So I'm looking at all the opponents. Use Lethal Embrace on opponent 1. Hold up. It said use the Lethal Embrace on opponent 1, which is what I just did. But it also says to use the Insatiable Hunger card, and I don't have that. Nah, we gotta do this over. Restart. How's the game giving me these achievements and trophies after the fact? Hold on. Why is it telling me to use Lethal Embrace if it doesn't outright kill the opponent? It says use Lethal Embrace on the first opponent. It should kill them so I could then do it. Ah, looks like somebody was wrong. Use Web Toss to target Incarnation of Memory number 1, bringing it to 5 HP. Okay, I was following the wrong guide. So we gotta do this encounter again. Okay, let's see. Web Toss to target memory, Incarnation of Memory number 3, and Forceful Knockback it into the ley line. Okay, alright. Then use Lethal Embrace on Incarnation 1, bringing it to 5 HP. Okay. Use Tendril Strike on Incarnation of Memory 1 and the now vulnerable number 3, which will KO 1 and bring 3 to 25 HP. Okay, so this one. And then this one. Alright. Alright, use Insatiable Hunger. Use Spike Burst on the Incarnation of Memories 3, 4, and 5, KOing 3. Then use Tendril Strike on both of these. And then use Tasty Brains on the last one. Alright, now to get Assimilation! Alright, attacks and heroics gain... Wait. Venom attacks and heroics gain quick, and on KO, draw a Venom attack or heroic card until end of turn. Card play refunded. Then use Lethal Embrace. Managed to get this done in 18 minutes. Alright, cool. Now, we got the brand new ability for Venom and his brand new suit. And now we can start the Morbius DLC. That went well enough. Assimilation! Venom attacks and heroics gain quick, and on KO, draw a Venom attack or heroic card until the end of the turn. Nice. Can't wait to see what that... Wait a minute. Hold on. Can I? Hold on. Can I see that? No, it won't let me. It won't let me. I wanted to see the upgrade for it. You know it'll be some mess if Deadpool looks at your screen and says game harder next time when you failed. Well, I've already dealt with him saying, like, I'm contractually obligated not to go into sewers. And then Tony says, you don't have a contract with us. And then Deadpool says, not you, the people whose logo go up at the front before the start screen. And I'm like, oh, you mean the logos before the game? The logos before the game starts? Is that who you talking about? Is it daytime? Yes, it's daytime. Okay. So what I want to do, since I went and got rid of some cards for characters that didn't need them, I want to see if I can create clones of the special abilities of Deadpool and Venom, so I can then upgrade their ultimate abilities. I haven't done this for everyone, and I have 3 legendary blueprints. So I want to create another burning sensation for Deadpool.
I've never made anything quite like this before.
And then create an assimilation for Venom. Because I intend to create upgraded versions of everyone's ultimate. Some people's ultimates I haven't maxed out. Well, I haven't fully upgraded and modded yet, but I want to do it. So let me just do that for Venom and Deadpool. Then we can move on to the next stage. That'll be something, right? While we're combating this ongoing vampire menace, we're soon going to be adding in our very own vampire to the mix. Alright, so Burning Sensation does more damage. And I have enough where I can upgrade this one.
Everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
And for Venom, Assimilation also gives him one Ravenous. So he gains a Ravenous charge with this. And it costs 400 skill essence. I got plenty of that, so this is cheap. In comparison to the heroic essence I've been using. And now I can put mods on them. So now the question is, hopefully, please be a good one. Apply weak, 1 redraw on KO. I could apply weak or 1 redraw on KO. If it's a boss, weaken may be better. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And for Venom, I hope they give me like a good mod for it too. Please give me a good roll. Please give me a good roll. No, I forgot. I need legendary blueprints in order to do this. Ah, well, at least I got their ultimates leveled up. It's all good nonetheless. Onwards to the next stage. So Storm is the last one. Onwards to Weird Science! And we're gonna need Blade and Spider-Man. So now the question is...
Dracula. The report details creepy medical experiments, which were, drum roll please, his...
Well, firstly, let me go ahead and put Venom in his Midnight Suns outfit. Ooh, Venom! Ooh, you look very clean with this design. Oh, this is actually really nice. But we're gonna need Blade and Spidey. And I think in terms of their kits, they are good. Because I upgraded Blade's glaive. So it can apply 2 bleed. But I haven't modded it, but I still need like a legendary blueprint, so I'll worry about that later. But at least I got them modded. I don't think I have Spider-Man's ultimate leveled up yet. But I'm gonna work on that too. Alright, Weird Science. Spider-Man and Blade team up to find the once-esteemed scientist Dr. Michael Morbius. And Morbius is gonna be on this team too. Mr. Marvel Vampire himself.
Getting reports from all 5 boroughs. More Hydra troopers with fangs. Talk about making a bad thing worse.
I've tried tracking down what they're up to.
Find anything?
Nothing that can still speak.
I may know somebody who could help.
No offense. This isn't exactly friendly neighborhood stuff. Not sure your contacts will be much help.
He's not that friendly.
Who?
He's also not one of the bad guys.
Who exactly?
A physician of sorts. Look, do you want to figure this out or not?
Ooh, look at Morbius! Look at him! I will not be making any movie references. I will not. I refuse.
Morbius. Blade.
You've met? Gotta admit, I've never seen a vampire feed on another vampire.
I felt it.
One time. I bit you one time. It wasn't fun for me either. You taste like an old barbell.
There's a cat fight joke in here somewhere, but I can't figure it out. Look, Dr. Morbius, we need your help. Someone is turning Hydra troopers into vampires. We don't know why or what they want.
according to the creature I just ate. They're after my research. I can tarry no longer. I must return to my lab before they...
You're going nowhere.
Don't have a hissy fit. It was right in front of me. Maybe we can help each other out. So, where is this lab?
You get used to the stench.
I never do.
Wait, where? You were right, Doc. We shouldn't have tarried.
All right, defeat all enemies. Defeat all enemies to complete the encounter.
I see you've located the doctor. I hope he's feeling cooperative.
I
Morbius.
think we're all on the same page here. Common enemy, the greater good. Everyone gets it, right?
Of course.
We'll see.
Morbius. Hunger. Morbius has a hunger meter to track his vampiric urges. After 3 Morbius cards are played, he will draw the Bloodlust ability. While Morbius has Bloodlust, all of his damaging abilities and counterattacks will apply bleeding. Ooh, I like that! I like that a lot.
The whole gang's here.
Okay, all right, Morbius. All right, Morbius, let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. Oh, and I can take you out instantly.
You've left me no choice.
Oh, he got the vampire speed. What is this coolness? Hold on, I need to hit some opponents that I know will die instantly. No! No! I didn't mean to choose the same opponent. I meant to get 3. I wasted that. I wasted that.
Here we go!
I think you got him.
No one is to blame but yourself.
Yep, I'm definitely making a vampire character in Skyrim. Because of this. Yeah, I got to now. Bloodlust. Morbius has filled his hunger meter and gained the Bloodlust ability. Play Bloodlust to grant Morbius a large amount of block. What? He also gets block on top of this? Play Bloodlust to grant Morbius a large amount of block and cause all Morbius damage abilities and counterattacks to apply bleeding until he loses all block. Keep Morbius protected while he has Bloodlust to maintain his block and stay in the empowered state as long as possible. Okay, and I can play this Bloodlust card for free. Gain Bloodlust and 160 block. So Morbius, Captain America, and Captain Marvel all have abilities that work really well with blocking. Nice. And that didn't cost anything for me to knock around, so that was for free. Two people are targeting Morbius. Hopefully they don't knock him out of block so I can use his empowered state. Oh, okay, so I already love the description of his abilities. I already love them.
I'm up for another round, I suppose.
Haha, bleeding.
These things are hardly worthy of being classified as vampires. Not that I'm overly protective.
Didn't stop you from feeding on them.
You know as well as I do, Blade. Your thirst, my hunger. We can only fight it for so long.
Some of us have tried harder than others.
Oh, you think I haven't tried to end this?
I think you don't mind that you failed.
Okay, so here's what I can do. I can use Glaive, take out these 3 immediately. Never heard of vampire being made accidentally by science? Well, you don't see it all that often. The same way how demons were created in Demon Slayer. It wasn't actual demons, it was because someone gave Muzan Kibutsuji like an experimental drug to save his life, and he got turned into the first demon. So, scientifically based accidents that cause people to turn into these mythological and supernatural things, it's not uncommon. Also, Holster, good to see you. I am happy because 1, I had such an eventful day. 2, I'm playing Marvel's Midnight Suns. And 3, this is now a 4.6K channel. 4,600 people enjoy what I do. Ah, it's such a blessing.
Who's next?
Good one!
All right, now I can use the glaive. Yes, I can use the glaive and take out the rest.
It's coming for you.
Yeah, just because of Morbius here.
Run into a vampire.
Just because of Morbius here, I'm gonna make a vampire character in
I doubt they were
Skyrim.
expecting such resistance.
All my work lost.
What kind of work, Doc? This is twisted.
Thought he was one of the good guys.
I said he was not one of the bad guys.
Knowledge has no inherent morality. This is science.
Tell it to them.
They'll be fine. Eventually.
What exactly are you doing here, Dr. Morbius?
Research. A gamma serum flows through the blood of these Hydra soldiers, augmenting their capabilities. It inspired me to concoct a prototype sample, a serum of my own. I thought it might dampen the effects of the sunlight on my abilities, but its protective qualities were far more effective than I expected.
Whoa. Are we talking...
Daywalker in a vial. Morbius, tell me it doesn't work.
Not yet. The prototype sample needs time to fully mature. But it's gone, along with all my notes. I'll have to start over.
Looks like they're back for seconds.
Nah, they have the sample. They want to take out the only competition in town.
Then we shall dissuade them.
Alright, protect device. Defeat all enemies before they can destroy the device. Enemy reinforcements will grow stronger over time, so try to gain an early advantage. Sure.
I cannot allow them to destroy my work. Protect my equipment.
You left out some important details of your research, Doc.
Some things are better left unsaid, but it was all necessary.
You and the Punisher must get along really well.
About time.
All right, Holster, don't give any hints of anything that's going to be happening in the next volume of Fire Force. I don't want to have any thoughts of what I could possibly see of anything. I don't want to know nothing. Not even a hint or an inkling of, oh, this was foreshadowing this in the next thing. I don't want to know anything so that way I can enjoy it more. I don't want to know nothing. No hints, whether I'm going to like it or whether it's going to blow my mind. I want the volume itself to do that. Without anyone giving me like a feeling of like, oh, this is what they meant.
Here it comes.
Ooh, I like it!
No, not on about next volume. It's way down the line. Oh, no, I don't want to know anything about whether it's way down the line or anything, or I don't want to know if it's way down the line either. I don't want to know anything. I don't want to know hints. I don't want no inclinations. I don't want nothing. Wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. Why do I have so many moves? I have so many moves I can use. I can move so many times. I can't shove into a person because that's limited, but
Watch close.
at least this will help me damage everybody.
I'll put this to good use.
All right, I gained some.
Let's do this.
I'm willing to spend some points in order to take out one member. We only got 2 here, and they're all aiming for blades, so good. Keep their numbers down for war. I don't know, that's why I'm not telling you what the foreshadowing is or when it happens or anything. Just sit back and like some mad scientist as you discover the things yourself. Thank you, Holster. I get the most enjoyment that way. I get the most enjoyment that way. I love it.
I knew you couldn't be trusted, Morbius. Hydra or not, this is wrong.
Too profound to ignore.
So you've been using them as some kind of guinea pigs? Sounds a little unethical, Doc.
as opposed to the gentle treatment you and your friends give them.
Okay, this can instantly kill them. Spidey, shove him right over there. So then I can use on high, up high, up here to get all three of them.
Oh, this should be good.
Yes, the strategist in me is taking advantage.
Looks like it's up to me.
Oh wait, I still got 2 card plays. I could take this guy out if I get a good card. I got a good card. I got a good card. This evening is already so good.
That armor must be stronger than it looks.
There's no one left. There's no one left. I might as well just save this. Yeah, I might as well just save these cards in my hand. Oh, that's cute. You only got 3 guys. This is actually going a lot better than the... Ooh.
If my research here can help you defeat Hydra, and I've removed some of them from the front lines in the process, I don't see the harm.
Heroes usually stand against human experimentation and false imprisonment. Because it's, you know, evil.
Rarely have I ever been accused of being a hero. But your words aren't lost on me.
One more wave of enemy reinforcements. Perfect. Morbius. Strike them dead with your hands. Are we good? I was about to say, we good? I don't know what happened there, but...
Okay, that was awesome.
All right, next round. I am owning all of them. You say reinforcements, I say fodder.
I don't think you've changed at all, Morbius. You're just lucky I'm working with the SUNS again.
As opposed to what?
Me leaving you here with your experiments. Permanently.
Maybe we can all hug this out later.
Okay, you have a little bit of health. Won't let me see the health. What sort of Candyman reference was that?
I'll make Maybe you should teach me that one. Game over.
I'm not really into guns, but you make a compelling argument.
And not a single bit of damage was done to the device. Skills. Living Vampire. Use Morbius Bloodlust on the first turn, then retain Bloodlust for the rest of the mission. Look at me! Look at me retaining... Look at me. Just look at me. Ah, look at me. Now, I wonder what Morbius is going to bring to the table in terms of Abby upgrades. Because we got Deadpool with the ability to discard items.
No further abomination.
Okay, it's cool. Morbius is with us now.
With us?
You would bring a vampire into the Abbey?
Well, he's not a vampire. Not exactly.
If he was, he'd be dust.
He became this way because of an experiment gone wrong, not a bite from a vamp. He's his own master, right, Doc?
If I may, there are few judges of character better than Spider-Man.
Back me up here, Blade.
As much as I hate to admit it, we could probably use his help. This once.
You'd think my hunter would be a little bit... Ooh, research, bleeding edge. You'd think my hunter would be more, you know, trusting of the very people he's allied with. Because out of everyone, if Spider-Man says this person's okay, he's the most trustworthy person to go along with. It's all like, this dude's all right, don't worry about it. If Spider-Man says that, then it's fine.
Hunter, was it? Thank you for not making a bigger deal about my arrival. I know my presence unnerves many.
Okay, so I want to make a good first impression. So let's go ahead and look up. The Morbius Midnight Suns friendship deal. To see what's the best first thing. Okay, so you are most welcome. That starts us off on the good foot.
You surprised me earlier, and I do not like surprises. But any friend of Peter is a friend of mine.
I am relieved to hear it. You have a wonderful home and a great many resources. I look forward to making use of them.
How do you think you will help?
I am the world's foremost authority on vampire physiology. Blade knows a great deal about vampire rituals, habits, and social order, but he doesn't understand their biology.
Why should that matter?
In a sense, you could say Blade can take a vampire apart, but he can't put one back together.
I do not want to put vampires back together.
Of course not. Let me put it like this. If you understand the structure of an organism, you'll know its weak points, where to push so it falls apart. This is what I offer you.
And we can say I think this could work to give another boost to his friendship, but also puts us 1 point closer to the light, which I'm trying to go towards the dark side because of that trophy.
Then let me officially welcome you to the Midnight Suns.
You will not regret this. Now, can you show me where we keep the prisoners? I would like to feast.
What?
Only kidding. I think you'll be happy to know that I've actually already started researching vampire biology.
That sounds like good news.
Unfortunately, I also have bad news. I've been tinkering with a prototype gamma serum that suppresses the effects of sunlight on vampiric membranes. The vampires have taken that from me.
Then we must take it back.
That is why I'm here. And I would love to get back to that research. Unless you have further need of me.
So, same deal. Ask questions and learn about these characters.
I want to know a little more about you first.
Naturally. I am an open book.
I have heard you called a living vampire. What does that mean?
It means that unlike most vampires, I have a pulse.
How is this possible?
Most vampires are tied to the supernatural realm. They are undead creatures. My gifts are a boon of science. I am wholly unique in that way. Quite literally a freak of nature.
Who were you before you became a vampire?
I was born with a rare, degenerative blood condition. My disease would have proven fatal if I had not taken matters into my own hands and experimented on my body using vampire bat DNA. I cured myself, but there were side effects.
You seem to know Blade and Spider-Man well. What is your impression of them?
When I first became the living vampire, I struggled with my baser instincts. It took me a while to maintain control over my appetite. Spider-Man and Blade were the first two heroes I encountered, and they protected many innocent people from my wrath.
You mean they fought you?
Yes. But I am grateful because they encouraged me to become a better man. Though I wish Blade's approach hadn't been nearly so ferocious.
I would like to know more about your capabilities.
Like a traditional vampire, I possess enhanced strength, speed, and acute senses. An accelerated healing factor allows me to bounce back from otherwise mortal injuries. And while I cannot fly in the traditional sense, I have the psionic ability to glide over great distances.
Do you share other vampiric weaknesses?
One of the advantages of being a living vampire is that I do not have those Achilles heels. I could drink holy water all day, and a silver bullet stings like a lead one. One slight exception is daylight. I do not burn under the sun, but my eyes are sensitive to the light, and my powers are somewhat dampened during the daytime.
All the more reason for me to make an overpowered vampire in Skyrim so that even in sunlight, I'm not at a disadvantage.
Do you have to consume blood like any other vampire?
Regrettably, not only do I need to consume human blood, I crave it. But you do not need to worry. I keep my cravings in check these days, and only feed on those who prey on others.
Alessio, welcome! And we've
Never mind.
answered all of
We'll
Morbius's
let you
questions.
settle in.
Happy to talk anytime.
Alright, new hero available. Morbius is now available for combat. Oh, okay. Oh, Morbius is already in here.
Doctor,
Oh,
the doctor. Now the Abbey has as many PhDs as you'd find on your average golf course.
We've met. Dr. Morbius, so good to see you again.
Doctor Strange, still patrolling the spiritual realm, I see. I'd love to get set up as quickly as possible in here. Start learning the lay of the land so I can help out.
Set up your little test tubes anywhere you'd like. Just don't touch any of my stuff.
And there are several mystical artifacts in here that no one should look at directly.
Don't look and don't touch. You'll really know how to make a colleague feel at home.
Just remember that's only an expression. And you don't actually own any of this.
But we really are glad to have you.
I can tell.
yeah, Morbius done chilled out.
I should set up my lab sooner than later. Spider-Man told me the forge is roomy and bickery. Checking in on me already, Hunter? I haven't had time to get into trouble.
You can never be sure.
I suppose. What can I do for you?
For a living vampire, he's a classy gentleman? Yeah, because he's not your average vampire. His vampirism is man-made.
Never mind. I will let you settle in.
Happy to talk anytime.
So it looks like he only gets glowing eyes when he's in combat, but when he's normal, I mean, he still has red eyes, but they're less glowy.
Tony, what is your impression of Morbius?
Well, we've never actually met, but Strange talks highly of him.
I am uncomfortable inviting a vampire to live in the Abbey.
Hey, I know what you mean. Half the people on my board of directors are vampires. Not literal bloodsuckers, but they definitely try to sink their teeth into you. Or your pocketbook.
Maybe.
The guy's a freak, no doubt. But every genius is. You should have seen half my professors back at MIT. Or that Tony Stark guy who's always in the news. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've read a few of Morbius's papers on DNA manipulation, and it's years ahead of anyone else. He could be a valuable asset.
So you think we can trust him?
Well, I never said that. But he could be useful.
Find it funny how Charlie was in the background of this conversation and now Charlie's gone.
I look forward to catching up with Dr. Morbius. He can be quite pleasant. On occasion.
Stephen, have you worked with Morbius before?
Oh, yes. He is a formidable ally. He once assisted me in a battle against a Fear Lord from the Dream Dimension.
Fear Lords are powerful foes.
Yes, it was a boisterous battle, so I was pleased to have Morbius at my side. Undoubtedly, he will be a favorable ally against Lilith as well.
So you have no reservations about letting him stay in the Abbey?
None at all. As long as he doesn't grow too hungry, we'll all be fine.
Wait, what should we do if he gets hungry?
We should all be on guard.
Stephen, I need details.
As with any vampire, he could lose control and eat every one of us, but I do not think that will happen.
Do vampires drink blood only as a source of energy? I mean, pretty much. It is their sustenance. For traditional vampires, the drinking of blood is what keeps them, quote-unquote, alive. Even though technically, most vampires are considered members of the undead. But unlike zombies, vampires truly do need blood in order to survive and keep going. Whereas, you know, zombies in a traditional sense only do it out of a instinctual urge to eat, and it doesn't sustain them. But for vampires, drinking blood does. Yo, Ozzy!
So Blade trusts Morbius? A vampire? Huh. Where are the flying pigs?
Sorry we didn't give you a heads up before. You know, about bringing a vampire into the Abbey. It all happened kind of fast.
Are you sure we can trust Morbius?
Yeah. Morbius has his demons, but he's a teddy bear. A snarly teddy bear. With fangs. But there's stuffing in there, somewhere.
This is not helping your argument.
What I'm trying to say is that Morbius has a good heart. And exceptionally good blood.
Good blood?
Yeah. Whatever Morbius did to transform his body infused the heme in his blood with curative properties. I'd love to help him study it further, if I ever have the time. Since we're fighting new breed vampires, we'd do well to have a living vampire in our corner.
Getting to know Blade has been nice. Maybe Morbius won't be so bad.
I'm the first guy who'll tell you not to judge a book by its cover, but a few of Morbius's pages are stuck together. I can't say more. Gotta keep it T-rated.
Now I'm not the only one here who tried to kill Spider-Man. Is it weird that makes me feel good?
Anything else on your mind?
What happens if Hydra successfully replicates Morbius's prototype sample?
Sun-proof vampires seem like a bad idea for all involved.
Maybe not for the vampires.
For now, it's just a scary theory. Even if it works, there could be side effects, like new breed vampires bursting into flame upon contact with oxygen. Yeah, wishful thinking, but prototypes can be unpredictable. just to ask Hank Pym about Ultron.
What do we know about the Lord of Vampires?
Honestly, if Blade didn't vouch for it, I wouldn't believe he existed.
He certainly does.
There's so much information about Dracula that it's hard to know what's fact and fiction. I wonder if he had a hand in that.
Thanks, Carol.
Sure thing.
If Morbius is anything like Blade, I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Blade, are you actually comfortable with Morbius living here?
Comfortable? I'll never be comfortable around that monster. But if I'm being generous, he could be useful.
Alright, let me look up Blade and see if there's a good option for him. Actually, you know what? Let me do this.
If this was a mistake, let me know. We will do whatever you think is best.
Hey, I don't want that responsibility. If this goes south, I'm not taking the blame.
What exactly is your history with Morbius?
I don't like getting into that.
But the two of you have fought before. What makes you think we can trust him now?
I never said we could trust him. If that man loses control to his bloodthirst, I'll end him myself. But the vampires are using his experiments against us. We need him to clean up his own mess.
So Morbius is just a tool to you?
Call it whatever you want. I call it practical.
Nobody trusts poor Morbius other than Peter. It's more along the lines of Peter is the one person out of every single person here.
SUNS seem to attract people with complicated histories. Huh. Maybe Morbius belongs here.
Spidey tends to see the good in people. Or tries his best to see the good in people, which is why he was so on board with trying to reason with Venom and get him to join with everybody and, you know, smooth things over. He's that individual. He's what you would call the mediator.
Huh. I thought this place had already filled its quota for brooding weirdos.
We aren't running a home for wayward vampires, Hunter. I hope you know what you're doing.
If Blade is worried about this guy, he must be dangerous. I want to see him in action.
So weird to see everyone so judging and stuff. They do realize they have Eddie Brock and Deadpool, right? Also, you would think people would be more accepting considering who the leader of the Midnight Suns is. You know, the child of Lilith. You would think. And it still says I need to speak to Morbius, even though we've spoken to him already.
Yes?
Never mind.
Happy to talk anytime.
Okay, we're good. Gotta wait for the next day. And we gotta do these researches for Morbius. Vlad Morbius, hematic plating, and gilded. Let's sleep for the next day and see where things go. It's already been an hour and 5 minutes. We got to get through his next mission. We got 2 missions for Morbius, which means we have 2 general missions in between. And everyone is outside training.
What's up, sunshine?
All right, let's get some research going. So we get Bleeding Edge. What? Hold on. Purchase secondary stat modifications for heroes? What you mean? What you mean? What do you mean? Purchase secondary stat modifications? So I can buy stat increases for characters instead of waiting for a training session? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? You need to stop that. How dare you do that to me? Huh?
What
What are you doing?
Today?
Let's go ahead and mod some of Morbius's abilities.
Another tool in our fight against Lilith.
Go ahead and convert one rare to get 2 common. And I'll do another just in case we get a brand new Morbius ability and I want to replicate some more. I got plenty of epics. I think I can afford to exchange quite a few of them. I didn't realize how many epic blueprints I had. I think I'm I think I'm good. I think I'll have plenty to mess with.
So, what did you have in mind? All right.
Before we go out anywhere, I'm making sure that Morbius is good with some of his new abilities. And if he gets some new ones from this artifact, well, not the artifact, but we might as well crack this open anyway. Okay, a free legendary blueprint. Nice.
Give me a second. Okay.
And a legendary coil for Morbius and company. If we get any new Morbius abilities, that takes top priority. Same deal we did last time. Ooh, mist form. He truly is a vampire. Gain concealed. The next Morbius attack deals additional damage. Okay, so he's got stealth damage. Nice. Dang it. Can I re-roll so I can get a new Morbius ability?
I feel like I could automate this process and
Woo!
take myself
New one! Let's go! Misform and Feeding Frenzy. Kyushu, are you in Europe or America? Just asking to know the time at yours. I'm in America on the eastern side, which means it is 6:25 p.m. For me. All right, so we got Misform and we have Feeding Frenzy. Now we just need to make copies of those.
This forge fire is something special.
I look forward to hearing how this fares in combat. Today, Hunter.
And now we're gonna go ahead and upgrade them and mod them.
Or is it the hunter?
Think Dr. Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword. Time to take it to the next level.
What? Quick Claw gets lifesteal? It gets lifesteal? Stop it. Don't do that. What do you mean? It gets lifesteal. That's amazing. If target has bleed, additional 116 damage, and the base damage of this goes up.
It's hard to keep these fangs sharp.
Charm, target. Okay, target an enemy minion. They attack a random ally, and just target an enemy, period. Nice.
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses here.
All right, Shadow Strike. Chain 3. Draw a Morbius card for each target. Saucy.
Now I feel truly nasty.
Misform. Gain concealed. The next... What's the difference? Oh! Wait, I didn't notice that this card had exhaust on it. Because if I used Misform normally, then I wouldn't be able to use it anymore during an entire match. But now, upgrading it means it can go through my hand again. It doesn't exhaust it.
I feel stronger already.
And Feeding Frenzy. What? Another thing that has lifesteal. So, consume all bleed on the target to deal remaining bleed damage immediately, and it has lifesteal.
Too much. There's no wrong answers here.
Okay. Alright, Morbius. Dude truly is a vampire. This man has more lifesteal than any other character, even more than Blade. So let's see what we can mess with. So let's get rid of one charm. Put in Feeding Frenzy. Let's get rid of one Shadow Strike. Put in Mist Form. Now I'm going to need to make a new Claw and a new Quick Claw until we get some new abilities for Morbius. Alright, Alessio, you go ahead and get yourself some rest. I'll continue on until we're done. So we got Morbius's classic look. And we have his Midnight Suns from the comic. This is his Midnight Suns, S-O-N-S. But his Midnight Sun outfit is something we still have to unlock. And I'll probably do that off camera, so we can tackle his Midnight Sun... his Midnight Sun challenge for the next session right before Storm. But yeah, Alessio, your sleep takes priority. Don't stay up too late just trying to watch me, because I'll be here. I'll always be here. But you get yourself some rest, and I'll see you next time. Oh, wait. I can go ahead and mod his stuff right now.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
So many of his abilities.
Yeah, I guess it is a tough decision.
Redraw to gain fast or get an additional redraw. I don't want too many of his abilities to be redraw in order for me to gain an advantage when I could be using them. Quick Claw. Gain concealed on KO. Ooh! So I can either draw a hero card on KO or gain concealed on KO. Yeah, make it harder to fight this vampire. Looking like Dave Navarro. Regular Claw. Gain block. Okay. Ooh, this will help with his bloodlust. Because he'll already have additional block he can use. And the more block he has, the longer he can stay in bloodlust while also suffering damage. So I could apply weak, or I could gain block.
I feel stronger already.
Alright, charm. What? I'm making it free. I can use charm for free. I can't think of a better perk to have on this thing. A free charm? Increase the damage. I don't want to put too many redraws on cards. And then Feeding Frenzy. That's going to take a lot of my heroic essence. So what I got should suffice for now.
Peace.
And I just remembered that I need to be sparring. Dr. Morbius. Start each mission with block. Alright, I'm definitely doing that for Morbius, so he already has block right out the gate. Okay, so his fortitude has increased. Now he has block at the start of every mission. Such a wonderful perk. We need to continue. We need to get going. We need to get going. What is it? An hour, 15 minutes? We need to go on with the next mission. And let's go to... Oh, wait, I forgot. Hold on. question, do y'all care if I have it on story or any other difficulty? I mean, it don't bother me either way, but do y'all care? Because I forgot that, I had this on story just so I could speed along the friendship of both Deadpool and Venom. But do y'all care if I have this on story difficulty? I figured I'd ask you. You do you. Thank you, Holster. It's whatever. Not really. Yeah, it's whatever, because the only thing that happens is that... And I'm actually trying to get through these DLCs, and I don't care much about accolades about playing on a higher difficulty. I mean, this ain't Elden Ring. Whatever. Whatever. We're just gonna do it this way. And all of a sudden, the frame rate appeared to drop. I don't know what that was. Just here to vibe? Shoo! That's good news to me. Because that means that I could play any game at any difficulty, and we just here to chill and kick back and relax. That is the exact words I wanted to hear. Because now, from now on, I don't care if I put things all the way down on easy or whatnot. We just here to chill. Oh, I love that response. That's the response I needed. Thank you. Defeat turned Hydra. So we're bringing Blade on this mission. And we're going to bring Morbius as well. I do want to say, if I don't say this for the last stream I'm going to have for this year, I just want to say thank you for everything this year. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to those of you who are members. Thank you for, contributing to the continuation of this channel. I really wouldn't be able to do half of what I do here right now without you. Thank you to every one of my moderators. It's such a blessing that I'm in the position that I am and I get to enjoy everything that I do. I just want to say how much I appreciate all of you for what you have done for me. And that I will do even more for all of you in the future. I just want to say for this year, this has been one of the biggest years for me, because not only did I go through being on YouTube full-time for a year after I left my last job, but every single moment I've woke up has just been nothing but joy, and I just want to say thank you for that.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
Let's do this.
Bye-bye! More than welcome. Here's to better things next year. Oh, next year is already starting off hot, where I'm going to be ending my Fire Force series on the 10th. Then the very next day after that, going to be playing the new DLC for Power Warriors 4, which is the Film Red Pack, which has Kobe, Uta, and the overpowered looking Speed Shanks. Because if you guys have seen my community post, I included some GIFs on how just disgustingly cool he looks fighting. That's just a fraction of what he can do. So I'm looking forward to that. And then near the end of January, I'll be starting my Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League walkthrough, since I got the deluxe edition, so I get to play that 72 hours early. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Then in February, there's Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, of which I will be playing 2. So the first 3 months are already starting off hot for me. Because, like I said, we got One Piece game content. We have Kill the Justice League content and a whole walkthrough for all of you. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink in February. And Dragon's Dogma 2 in March. So already things are looking up on the gaming side of things. So I really can't wait for that. It's going to be fun. Alright, so who's the toughest person here? Quick, lifesteal on KO, gain concealed. So let's take you out.
That was something.
Wow, and I did all of this and I still have 3 full-on card plays. Think manga-wise is going to be phenomenal next year too. I think so too. I honestly think that manga is going to reach a whole new level of peak. I think we're going to be ending My Hero Academia next year. I think we're going to be entering into the next big major phase for One Piece next year as well. And for Jujutsu Kaisen, I think it's going to go on a little bit longer, but it may end next year as well. Because I can't see any bigger threats other than Kenjaku and Sukuna afterwards. So, I mean, once those series end, the only one that's going to be left will be One Piece. And then it's going to be all like, wow, I really only have One Piece to read on a Sunday. So it's just one of those thoughts that have been in my mind. My Hero and Jujutsu are probably going to end before One Piece does. And when that happens, no more Jujutsu Kaisen reactions on Sundays. No more My Hero Academia reactions on Sundays. It's just a thought. But one I had to inevitably think of. Yo, CDs, good to see you, man. We are playing more Marvel's Midnight Suns.
It's on. Your mother.
Black Clover will probably end next year as well. I gotta read that series from the beginning and catch up to it. I know it's not on Shonen Jump anymore, so I gotta find the place where it is now and read it from there. Oh, I gotta be smart about this. Lucky for me, you have One Piece and Undead Unluck. For now, though, I don't think Undead Unluck is gonna go on Gen 2 much longer after next year either. And Black Clover 2, that's gonna be sad as well. Yeah, a lot of series are reaching their endpoints. A lot of series that many of us have stuck with for many years. The very concept of these series ending and no more chapters happening, that's growing more and more apparent. Let's see. The stake won't take her out completely. None of these attacks will take the Mystic out completely. However, This can be used to take out one guy and then heavily damage the other. You can read it on Manga Plus still? Okay.
You are a force to be reckoned.
And this thing's turned into an Undying. Alright, Mystic down.
Additional Hydra forces en route. Get ready.
I'm fairly confident in our efforts.
Oh, we're about to enter into Bloodlust. And I'm about to give him some additional block, I think. Yeah, I'm about to give him some more block.
That's a neat trick.
It's Bloodlust time!
I feel invigorated.
So now he has even more block. I'm so glad I put that modifier on his card. So now he's even more stacked with block on him. I can take out every single one of these enemies with one move.
You were too weak for this fight.
It's really sad for these guys.
Your mother abandoned you.
That costs 2. This costs 1. So that's cheaper. That's cheap too. And you are within striking distance. And that's 3.
Hopefully they learned their lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
And once we complete these missions for Morbius, we'll get access to a new upgrade system where I can purchase stat increases for characters. And you know what? Me having it on the story difficulty really doesn't impact me too much, because I don't spend my gloss on anything. And the difficulty does not affect the rewards too much to where I'm like strapped for cash or whatever.
You feeling all right?
Anybody want to talk? Where is Morbius? Okay, he's in the forge as well. Everyone likes staring at the case of the Cape of the Cloak of Levitation. Everyone loves staring at this thing. Is it really that cool for y'all to be staring at it?
Dark corners and clandestine meeting points. I love it.
Alright, since y'all ain't got nothing better to do, I'm going back to sleep so we can do another mission. Yeah, this stream is gonna make me make another vampire character in Skyrim. The PS5 version. I can't tell you how many times I've watched movies with vampires in it, Underworld, Hellsing, tons of other things that have vampires in them. I can't tell you how many times I've watched stuff like that, and it just makes me want to make vampire characters in different types of games.
I still say we should have built a firing range first.
Okay, so whose level needs to be raised? Doctor Strange and Captain America need their levels raised up. Wolverine is down there. I'm gonna go with Strange because his friendship and level are the lowest out of everyone's. Did I watch Hunter x Hunter completely? Yes, actually, even though I wasn't very active in my Hunter x Hunter channel in the Discord, I did take pictures and screenshots of the last final image I would see from the series, and yeah, I watched the entirety of Hunter x Hunter. It was amazing. The music was phenomenal. The fights were phenomenal. I enjoyed Hunter x Hunter. Dracula Untold Story is your top favorite. You underneath Bram Stoker's Dracula. Bram Stoker's Dracula with Gary Oldman as Dracula, that is by far one of the most legendary monster films of all time. It's great. It's phenomenally written, perfectly cast, except for Keanu Reeves, where, you know, that's when his acting wasn't exactly at a level compared to where it is now. But the movie was still so legendary that you could excuse that. Oh, Keanu Reeves sucks as an English person? Yeah, we know, but everything else is just so good. So it's like that.
Got more coil for me? Good. I needed something to do.
If I get a new Morbius ability, we are getting it. New Morbius ability.
I even impressed myself.
Dang it, why are you giving me this? I don't want this. I don't want Blade. Give me another Morbius. Why would you do this? Why? Why would you do this? I don't want Blade. You're just wasting my time. I don't need it. It's just useless to me now. Don't want it. I don't need it. What's it doing here? Why would you put this in my path?
Farewell.
And we got to do one more mission with Morbius, then we can unlock the research thing. All right, dead inside. A distress signal from an underground Hydra base leads the heroes to a grisly discovery.
Now that the Hydra vampires have my prototype sample, I've no doubt they'll attempt to create their own sunlight serum.
Mass produce it, more like.
But where would Hydra vampires go to mass-produce sunlight serum?
Somewhere familiar to them.
How about a Hydra facility that makes the gamma goop they put in their blood?
Yes, I'm gonna go with exactly like that.
How about one sending a distress signal about a vampire invasion? Might be a good place to start.
Oh, I can bring an additional person. Oh, Hulk! When it absolutely, positively has to die. Don't give me an option to bring friends. I'm gonna bring the worst types of friends.
Mass production of my prototype sample is a nightmare come to life.
Do you ever regret creating your sample?
Of course, but humankind lives the atom to just to create bombs. In the right hands, science is a force for prosperity.
What about the wrong hands?
When I am done with them, they will not have hands.
You know, Morbius, I like you. What if it falls into the wrong hands?
I was getting hungry.
What if it falls into the wrong hands? When I'm done with them, they won't have hands. This portal. I don't know why, but I like it when she says that. This portal.
Has Hydra turned upon itself? No, this is biology. It is a vampire's nature to betray the living.
Excuse me?
Oh, but not mine. I differ on a biological level.
Relax. It was a joke.
Don't you roll your glowing red eyes at me.
I should have known you were behind this.
Hold them off. We need more time. Go. Feed upon them. Let their veins bleed rivers.
Also, CDs, you say why he got that sassy walk? I don't know, man. I noticed it yesterday, and I wanted to say something about it. But I just thought, let me just tune it out. Let me just get through the portal so I ain't got to see him walk no more. He don't walk like that when he in his regular civilian clothes. He just, wait, does he? No, we got to see this. No, we got to check something when we get back home. No, we got to check. So we got to recover the data, protect the Hydra server, and hack all of the terminals, defeat enemies before they can damage or destroy the server. Use the hack data card to retrieve data and resources from the terminals. Hacking the last terminal will end the mission.
If we can disable those terminals, at the very least, we can slow their efforts to reproduce the serum.
But we need to protect the server to access the data ourselves.
Correct.
And I thought technology was supposed to make our lives easier.
Protect the server.
You've left me no choice.
Leave some for the rest of us.
I revealed myself. Alright, now to get people's attention. Only one person is targeting me? Nah, we gotta change that. You're aiming towards the server. I need you to look at me, sir. Look at me. Rampage. Rampage. Rampage! Rampage! Yeah! Smash! 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 Oh, look at this. You've made this too easy. This man wound up. He winded up. Hunter, this may hurt. She started talking. She started talking. See? You wouldn't have got blown up into some canisters if you just kept your mouth shut. No. You just had to open your big fat mouth, and now you done put yourself in danger. Because I'm about to kill you. And your friends. If their numbers are endless, why... If their numbers are endless, why are only a handful of y'all actually traveling here? Did you just turn this dude into a hemolisk? Oh, no. We don't do this in this house.
A lot of innocent civilians are going to pay the price, and we can't allow that.
Hunter, how do you know how to work a terminal?
For the guiltless is inspiring.
And your lack of empathy for them is disturbing.
Hulk don't like you. Hulk beat you with very big brick.
Centuries ago.
Have your back.
Hulk likes it.
Not enough to fully damage? I do need to destroy this, though. But this will also give Hulk more block.
Now that was something.
This won't do a terrible amount of damage. Yeah, it won't do a terrible amount. But I'm gonna shove this guy so that we only have the Hemolisk here.
Don't try again.
Who told you you could turn back into a vampire? Somebody explain that to me. Why did you turn back into a vampire? How dare you?
Puny vampire.
At least my mother knows how to keep her minions in check.
As much as she'd like to pretend, Sin doesn't hold the same sway as her grandfather, much less Lilith.
Does it matter? She has enough resources at her disposal to be a problem.
Prototype. It's here. We must recover it.
One more batch. Secure it. Quickly now.
Alright, defeat Sin to complete the encounter. Sin will turn her allies into Hemolisks. Attacking Sin will taunt multiple random enemies. Hey, Hulk! Any way we could get Worldbreaker real quick so I can just demolish them? Who has the worst breath, Morbius, Venom, or Hulk? I'd say Venom. Because with Morbius...
Shockingly confident for someone who dares tread on the work of a superior intellect.
Enough talk.
Okay, now they're done talking. See, with Morbius, I mean, he sucks blood. It's gonna smell like blood. With Hulk, I mean, he's a big man, but it's not like he's gonna be eating, you know, like giant amounts of like different things that'll make you regret ever smelling his breath. Venom, however, he eats people, so his breath will smell worse because he eats people. Alright, so you're about to die. So yeah, Venom. Venom. It will be Venom. And since you can turn enemies into Hemolisks, let's make it so that you can't actually do that.
Now remember who's started this.
Fear death.
I am impressed.
They're particularly fascinated with me.
Sin, Retribution. Attacking Sin will taunt random enemies to the attacker. Not like it's gonna change much. Just letting you know. This doesn't change anything. I wonder, ooh, child, I'm going to murder your friends. Let's see here. Let's use Blessed Blade. Give attack cards in your hand critical for the rest of the mission. Could I have waited until I got World Breaker? Sure, I could have. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I could take out Sin right now. Look, I don't even have to work smart, not hard. Bye, Sin.
No mercy. Your mother abandoned you.
How do you still have 1 HP left? Oh, but she's downed though. Hulk smash. And then we shove this lady. Directly into Hulk, so that Sin gets undowned with no allies left. The strategy is beautiful. You bring in the worst and the weakest members of your troop, and you think you are going to do something to me.
For such twisted ambitions.
Stupid.
That's Hydra in a nutshell.
I call you stupid.
Nothing of the great works achieved by Hydra. This will be our resurgence.
I've heard that before, too.
All right, we'll take out our minions, build up our heroism, then use Feeding Frenzy on Sin to do the most amount of damage. Oh, free Bloodlust. Oh, yes, sir, free Bloodlust. Let's go, vampire powers. This is not going to go well for you. Just thought I'd let you know. And if she doesn't turn her minion into a Hemolisk... Oh, look, they're targeting me. Whatever shall I do? We end it.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Respect, honestly.
This is the reason why I love games that give me so much power to mess with. Was that a Wilhelm scream? That was a Wilhelm scream.
I'll take that.
Your prototype sample?
Indeed. And now to destroy the sunlight serum. But it's not all here, is it?
Of course not. We manufactured so much. All transported off-site before you even arrived. This is the final batch. A reserve. I am a wolf in the night. The yapping of a mangy cur does not concern me.
Tell me where you brought the serum.
Watch that temper, little mutt. You don't want to lash out and bite the ones you love.
Tell me!
Where else, you pathetic counterfeit? I delivered it to the Lord of Vampires.
You don't know what you've done.
Oh, but I do. Dracula, my master, has enough sunlight serum to supply an army. And there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Well, this is bad. Dracula has serum that can help him survive being in sunlight. The very last person you would want to get access to. See, Muzan Kibutsuji had to go through that same process. We must deny Dracula the same way. Unfortunately, we don't have any Nichirin swords. But, you know, Hulk, a living vampire, and Deadpool should be more than enough to deal with, you know, the most powerful vampire to ever exist. But we completed research for the Bleeding Edge.
I saw Morbius heading toward Hunter's Folly. He looked distressed. Can you make sure he's not about to lose control? If I go out there, it won't be to talk.
Morbius is no threat to us. I'm more worried about the vampires.
See, Doctor Strange is far more understanding about things.
Do you think Sin is single? Asking for a friend I hate.
I know this looks bad, but I'm sure we can think of a solution. Eventually.
Sin is a significant threat. We should never discount her capacity for ruthlessness.
Morbius looks like he's on the edge of losing control. I've seen that before, in the mirror.
I had some concerns about letting a vampire in the Abbey, but the real threat is out there.
Sucks about the serum, but Sin will meet her retribution.
This place is always so full of drama. Feels like home.
We need to go find Morbius, though. We need to talk to him. And he is all the way, yeah, he's all the way right here. To Hunter's Folly. Morbius.
I came out here to be alone, Hunter.
Are you sure being alone is a good idea right now?
Blade sent you to check on me, didn't he? Probably didn't want to come himself because he thought we'd just end up fighting.
Is he wrong?
Of course not. And I can't promise we won't end up trading blows before the night is through, either.
Okay, none of my choices will have an impact on his friendship.
If you truly wish to challenge me, I will not back down.
I've seen you in battle. I'm probably better off going after Dracula alone.
Then focus your anger at him.
They stole my work, Hunter. They perverted it for their own designs. There is an army of vampires ready to cut loose on the world, and they're all immune to sunlight. I did that. Not Dracula.
You could not have known that Dracula would get his hands on your sample.
No. But I should have foreseen that he'd want it. That he would come for it.
We will fix this. Together.
You're right. Wallowing in self-pity will accomplish nothing. We must prepare to act. Oh, and Hunter. I'm sorry. My behavior tonight was beyond the pale. I wish you had not seen me like this.
And I forgive you was the best choice.
Doctor, my mother turned against me and started building an army. I understand betrayal. You have no need to apologize.
You are too kind. I really am glad you came. Instead of Blade. Well, I would love a few quiet moments to meditate on what we've said. Unless you need something else.
Enjoy the quiet.
I'll just be here, brooding.
Alright, dark balance has continued. Though I doubt I'm gonna reach maximum dark balance at any time soon, because it's taking a minute. It's taking a while. I gotta reach 200 points of dark, and me using my dark abilities doesn't increase my darkness points every time I use a dark ability. It increases by 1, so I need to find out a more efficient way to do it. Join a hangout. Okay, who wants to hang out? I could hang out with Iron Man.
I don't like how Morbius is acting. We need to work on our contingency plan.
You have more experience with Morbius than I assumed you already had emergency protocols in place.
I do. I'm asking for your help to make them better.
Blade, the Abbey grounds are already littered in protective runes and incantations designed to protect us from any kind of danger. Moreover, we should give Morbius the benefit of the doubt. He needs our support, not our suspicion.
Ignore this if you want, but I'm gonna sleep with a wooden stake under my pillow.
I thought you already did that.
Yeah, and it's because of monsters like Morbius.
Okay, so options to hang out with Blade.
Needs to fix the mess he made. Otherwise, why is he even here?
Hunter, I heard that you went to talk to Morbius. If it helps, I know of an infused herbal tea renowned for its calming effects.
I do not think that'll be necessary, Stephen.
I must admit, Morbius is an anomaly. He's no longer human, but he isn't like other vampires. He struggles to find a place he belongs.
Okay, I need to see the best thing to say to Strange. Dang, so many choices. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, nothing changes if I give him an answer. But I don't want to be too terse with Strange.
We're all on a journey to find belonging. In that sense, Morbius is not alone.
Very perceptive, Hunter. Though I wonder if Morbius would find it comforting.
It sounds like you care about Morbius.
I recognize something inside of him. Our ambitions are similar. We were both obsessed with our work, with our goals. That drive eventually led to his downfall, as did mine.
Yet you were both very different men.
But the need for spiritual recuperation affects us both. Do not be surprised that Morbius loses control. That is his crucible. He must overcome it to make peace with himself.
Okay, Blade, level 5 for friendship. Wolverine, 6. Robbie, 7. Tony, 4. Hang out with Tony.
He'd regret that.
I gotta find the next page for Tony now. So many things I gotta learn. Okay, thank God that I already have some things bookmarked. Okay, so the best place to go with Tony. Okay, so deep conversation is 5. Fishing is 5. And pool lounging is 7.
How's your spark treating you? Any feedback? Acceptable answers are genius design, work of a genius, really anything involving the word genius.
I think I've already answered this question before, but here's the thing. The more you keep answering questions, the more it'll actually highlight or gray out the best answer for you to use. I think I've seen that before. I love it. I use it all the time.
It is well crafted.
Don't worry.
And the best thing to give him is Lessons in Leadership by Lieutenant Colonel Rhodes. Ooh, wait. Iron Man fanfic anthology. That's best for him.
It's not easy to shop for me. How'd you pull it off?
I cheated. What did you think I was going to do? Have it base it off a memory? You thought I was going to remember every single gift that's good for every single person? It don't list that stuff. You don't get no skill points for that stuff. I looked it up. And that's the reason why I'm able to beat Riddler in every Batman game.
I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, don't worry, I ain't gonna bother you. New day, so we can start research on that new thing for Morbius. Oh boy. Man, you guys want to know what I'm also excited for in 2024? The announcement date for Elden Ring's DLC. Shadow of the Erdtree. Because remember, that's still a thing being worked on. We're getting Elden Ring DLC.
Repeat, code red alarm. Everyone stop what you're doing. I can't find the notebook for my, research project. I really need it back. Over.
Oh, and don't read it.
Eddie, don't use the comms for personal use.
Solid copy, cat herder.
You're forgiven. And I do quite like that handle.
Say again? Something, personal use?
Cat herder out.
Don't read it. Don't read it. We're gonna read it! Because we're nosy. Blowing the doors off Dracula's vampire conspiracy. Investigation, day 2. Peter wants to help. Ugh, okay, fine. I guess it won't hurt to have another set of eyes on things. Didn't cheat, just feeding his ego? Yeah, that works. That works. Not like Tony's ever gonna find out that I'm using a website to figure out how everyone what's the best thing to do for everyone's friendship to maximize my gains. He'll never know. Deadpool might, but he'll never know. Investigation day 2. Peter wants to help. Ugh, okay, fine. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have another set of eyes on things. Investigation day 3. Woke up this morning and heard a noise in the hall, but no one was there. I'm already being spied on. Who can I trust? Answer, no one. Investigation day 5. It's worse than I thought. One of my contacts tells me that several well-established world leaders are secretly vampire sleeper agents. Blade assures me that there is no such thing as an electronic vampire detector, but I don't think he was really taking me seriously. Might have to do some continued poking. I'm starting to see why this man lost his job. Investigation day 8. Big breakthrough. I found a guy who's training dogs to sniff out vampire pheromones. I'm starting to understand why this man lost his job. Oh yes, so you bought Elden Ring at the right time then? Yeah, we got that big expansion, that big DLC for Elden Ring where we can continue playing. I can't wait to get back into Elden Ring again. I still need to finish my pure strength build, my Unga Bunga build. Investigation day 9. That dog thing was a huge waste of time. Things to research. Can you stake vampire blood cells? Who makes Dracula's coffins? Does he eat coffin cake in the morning? Talk to Magic about bringing a few tons of dirt from the cemetery through the portal. Have you ever seen a vampire wearing a hat? No. Why is that? It has to mean something. I fully understand why this man lost his job. I fully understand why this man lost his job. And why he can only get jobs at places where conspiracies are better than actual news. Deadpool definitely knows. He just appreciates you for cheating to find out. Eddie.
Eddie, I found your notebook.
What? Oh, that's incredible. Where was it?
In your room.
Huh. Really? That seems fishy. Why would it be there?
Because it is your room?
Yeah, which is why it would be the perfect place for someone to leave it after they read it. Hey, you didn't read it, did you?
Yeah, we're gonna say no.
Of course not.
Right on. Thanks, Hunter.
Oh, we gained some additional friendship and a dark ship. Dark ship. I was about to say friendship and dark ship points. Dark side points. Eddie. Oh, Eddie. You big, lovable, alien-infested idiot. Heaven help him. Bless his heart. Bleeding Edge. Dr. Morbius was the world's preeminent... Wait, who is this? SS. Strange. Dr. Morbius was the world's preeminent hermatologist before his transformation, and he's only grown more brilliant since. As to the ethics of how he achieved such groundbreaking results, I make no comment. Bleeding Edge. So that's getting worked on.
Okay.
Where are we at? 2 hours and 7 minutes. We can get another general mission and then the final mission for Morbius.
This is some of my best work.
Ooh, yes, a new Morbius ability. Cornered. Gain 1 counter and 1 resist. Ooh, that already sounds good. That's gold, Jerry. Gold.
I feel like I could automate this process.
I have way too many dark blessings. No! No! Why would you give me these things? I don't want them! But I'll take it all the same.
Another project?
Your craftsmanship must be improving, Tony. Until next time.
Wait, someone wants to talk? Wait, Iron Man wanted to talk? Help hero.
Let's touch base.
Okay, so 27 attack essence and an epic blueprint, or a rare gamma coil. Free essence and free blueprint.
Thanks, Hunter.
All right, let's go upgrade this corner ability and see if we can mod it.
Ready for more?
Ooh, he gets 1 counter and 2 resist.
Now I feel truly nasty.
Ready to work? Maybe you should just hit me up on Superlink when you're ready.
Okay, so we get 2 free redraws or redraw to gain block.
I can already taste the blood.
Let's roll it again. Redraw. What is redraw to gain 1 resist? Why would I put this on there if I already gained 2 resist? So this perk is useless to me. No, I'm re-rolling. I'm re-rolling until I get some good stats. 1 redraw, 2 redraws.
I feel stronger already.
1 additional move, 2 redraws. Redraw to gain 1 heroism. I don't want that. Give me something far more beneficial. This. Perfect. Perfect. More heroism generated. I'm fine with that. That's perfect. That's actually good. I'll take that. And charm is for free. I'm never changing that. Gain 117 block. Okay, good. Good.
Do your thing.
All right, let me edit his loadout. Get rid of that 1 claw. And put in cornered. I already have 1 Shadow Strike. I already have Misform. Maybe I'll make another claw and upgrade that just to add on to the rest of them. Yeah. Ideas are already forming. Let's put them into action. And I am wide awake too, so I'm probably going to spend the rest of my night working on Morbius's friendship, just so I can do his midnight mission for you guys for the final Midnight Suns session. And I know for me, I probably won't keep playing Midnight Suns for the final one just to get Storm's ability and her maxed out Midnight Sun session. I'll probably just do it as a video. Is there any specific reason they chose Storm specifically as a DLC? I don't know, but I think we'll figure it out for when that story mark happens. I think we'll figure it out then. Because it is an interesting choice going from Deadpool to Venom to Morbius and then Storm, of all people. It's definitely interesting.
Not my best work, but it'll...
All right.
I'm here.
We'll go ahead and upgrade this 1 claw and see if we can get a different perk on it. A beneficial one, but a different perk than the current claw one that we have now.
See you around.
Okay, what does he have on that claw one, though? He has gained 117 block. Let's see if we can get something a little bit different for the other one.
No pain, no gain.
Exactly, that's why I was curious. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Perhaps it'll become more apparent to us at some point. But we'll see as the story goes on. These DLCs aren't necessarily long. They just tend to take a while because I do extra stuff. Like, put mods on abilities, for example. Okay, on KO, draw a card. It seems nice, but I can... Oh, wait, ooh! I almost used some heroic essence on this feeding frenzy. Not quite yet. I don't want to use it on that yet. Reroll. Increase damage. Yes.
It's hard to keep
1 gives me a block, another one does more damage. You know what? I got enough. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. Gain concealed on KO. Increased damage to undamaged targets. On KO, gain concealed, make him invisible, so that'll definitely help. So not only will I do massive damage to individuals, but I'll also heal, and then I'll also go invisible. That seems pretty cool. I'm gonna leave it like that. We're good. Next mission. Forgot, gotta spar with some people. Willpower. Wolverine.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
Because I feel like I want to bring Wolverine with me once we start to introduce Storm into the mix. So I want him to be ready.
Peace.
All right, next mission. Next general mission, that is. Defeat Nest Mother. Oh yeah, that won't be difficult. Hunter. Doctor. All we gotta do is just take out the Nest Mother, and this mission will be over quickly.
We need to take that monster out.
To lose their interest.
And everyone's got to resist.
Not a problem.
All right, first things first, we're gonna get rid of her protection.
Your time has come.
Because the sooner we take out the Mist Mother, the sooner this mission's over with.
Might not make it back from this one.
Protection lost. It is only a matter of time. Alright, upgrade everyone's abilities.
Welcome assistance.
Please give me something good. Please give me something good. Ooh, a supernova. And this only takes out 2 of my heroism. Since you're targeting Captain Marvel, now...
Could get any stronger.
Oh no, I'm out of card plays! I think I got you. And now, is that close enough for me to detonate this? Yep. Goodbye.
They do not stand a chance.
You no longer have any protection. You thought you were going to be good.
Keep doing more damage to the Mist Mother. I mean, Nest Mother. This is all just working in my favor. And there are no more pillars except for this one. So that'll greatly damage her. I don't care what happens. We ought to be fine.
The darkness is welcoming.
The darkness has no place here. I don't think you demons realize, but I've been taught the ways of ripping and tearing until I'm done. Long before y'all ever showed up. I am prepared. Ooh, one little spike.
There can be no resistance.
Stronger than you look.
Feels weird One Piece ends on a sad ending this year. Same with My Hero Academia. Yeah, it's definitely something. No, I need more damage.
Hunter, if you be so kind as to stab this demon lady very forcefully in her midsection. And now she's targeting you, ignoring the fact that she's right next to an explosive barrel that will kill her instantly. Please, end her life.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now your lady just died. Only one that didn't really end off on it with a sad chapter is Jujutsu Kaisen, weirdly enough. Yeah, it really didn't end it. It didn't end on it like a somber note. But, we'll have to see what happens when the chapters return a couple of days from now. Friendship for Morbius has gone up. If I don't need to talk to nobody, I'm going back to sleep.
Looking forward to our next mission.
If I ain't got to talk to nobody, I'm going to sleep. I don't need to go run around the mansion looking for things to pick up. We just going straight to sleep. Unless there's a hangout, for what purpose am I running back through the house? Why am I running through the house for? It serves no purpose. But now the research should be done. Research completed. Let's see what new things we unlock.
Good girl, Charlie.
Everyone's favorite infernal little demon dog.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
All right, there is power. Oh, this is Michael Morbius. There is power locked away in the blood. If you are bold enough to seek it, the small-minded will send up their mewling cries while we soar above them like gods. Dr. Michael Morbius. Then we have Marked for Death, a new item, and then Better, Faster, Stronger. Purchase advanced secondary stat modifications. Oh, we need to do one more mission with him, and then we can unlock harder, better, faster, stronger. It's just reminded me I miss Daft Punk so much. I miss them. Their music was so good. Well, means that it used to be. It still is. You can listen to any song from Daft Punk right now, and it's still just as good the first time you heard it. Daft Punk is what you would call one of those timeless artists, timeless musical artists.
How's it going, boss?
I gotta sit up. I've been slowly but surely sliding into my chair. Darn these silk shorts. Even though I already have these,
See you, Hunter.
Getting them just because.
I bit my tongue once. Thankfully, it grows back. I'll take that forge demon over the sun any day of the week.
Okay, cool. I can invite him to a haven and start to slowly increase his friendship. I need that. I don't know why this webpage got all... Okay, there it is. That is Iron Man's. I got the web pages up on my phone so that it doesn't do anything. Alright, let's see. What does he prefer? Bird watching, foraging, Foraging for mushrooms is far better. Bird watching gives me +5, but foraging for mushrooms and meditation gives him +7. The Shady Valley.
What do you think of the 21st century, Hunter?
It is a wonder. I still marvel over air travel. People can now fly around the world in a matter of hours.
Ileana can teleport you across the world in seconds, and you're impressed by airplanes?
Do you not like flying, Doctor?
No, it's peaceful. But what I do is more of a controlled glide. I can't launch into the air from standing position.
Oh, it's peaceful. I'm not seeing that question anywhere. No! I need to know the right answer for this. I need to know the right answer. How dare you not give it to me? Okay, I need to know the answer. I wanna know. Can you show me? I wanna know about this man Morbius. I need the questions. Don't tell me what's the best place to take him. Okay, I'll just go back to the Steam one, because it had stuff. Hold on. Oh, these people never added Morbius to their listings. No! This just makes things so much trickier to do. I could guesstimate, but there's no guarantee it's going to work. Okay, do you have something for dialogue options? I'm just gonna have to wing it.
That still beats walking everywhere.
Most of the time.
Oh, thank you, instincts. Thank you, instincts.
Gliding, and it dragged me into New York Harbor. Now I check weather apps before gliding.
Oh, I am so glad I trusted my instincts. It worked out. I made the right choice. Now the question is, what is the best thing to give him? Let's see. Strange Tales 110. Dealing with difficult coworkers. Human Anatomy Volume 4. Meat Market. Passion in the Moonlight. Candle, Leather, and Mahogany. He likes Transcendental Chimes. He likes Human Anatomy Volume 4. He likes the Snack Box. He likes the Bone Candle. He likes the... Perfect. I got exactly what he likes. Strange Tales 110. Yeah, Strange Tales 110. That's exactly what he likes. Perfect.
You have outdone yourself, Hunter.
Love the activity, conversation +4, and liked the legendary gift. What you mean liked? He should love it. What you mean liked? What do you mean? I gave him the right thing, didn't I? What do you mean? You're supposed to love it. How dare you? How dare you make me think I got like a big jump in friendship? How?
Seems like you can't get enough of me.
Oh.
That must be fun.
Oh, his friendship is ready to be leveled.
People give me looks for what I need.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Yeah, I'm not spending my credits on stuff I can get for free. Laboratory. Morbius's laboratory allows heroes to purchase modifications to their secondary stats.
The doctor away. In my case, literally, I can't stand apples.
A random new set of modifications will become available every few days. Oh! Oh, I can just Hold up. Hold up. Y'all got me happy, thinking I'm going to be able to buy stats for characters. And now you're showing me that while I can buy a stat for a character, another stat's going to be lowered? Choose a hero to undergo laboratory experimentation with Dr. Morbius, resulting in a moderate change to their secondary stats. Heroes may only participate in an experiment once every 3 days. So if I give someone more resilience, they get less willpower. If I give someone critical damage, they get less strength. If I give them additional... oh wait, this is even bigger. If I give them even more critical damage, then their resilience gets reduced. Strength, willpower reduced. Doctor, you're a fraud. How dare you ask me to experiment on the heroes and have some of their stats reduced? I don't spar with these people. I don't become friends with them and take them out on fun outings and walks throughout the grounds or give them gifts for me to put them into one of your experiments to have one random stat reduced just to have another one increased. I didn't spend countless hours increasing everyone's stats to become stronger just for me to take one step backwards. Talk to me when you don't have any downsides. No, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Y'all crazy. I ain't doing that. I thought it was gonna be cool. I thought it was gonna be useful. Look at this. I get free fortitude for one person. But then there's a chance that that could be reduced if I go with Dr. Morbius's experiments. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Give Hulk a little extra block, make him even stronger, but nah, we ain't doing that. We are not doing that. I thought it was just gonna allow me to just purchase a stat, and I'll be fine. Sure, I'll spend some credits to increase a stat. Oh, if you buy a stat increased, then one of your other random stats gets decreased. No, that's a no-go for me, good buddy. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this let's go ahead and do this mission. Let's just go ahead and do this. I don't know, that kind of upset me. If you're gonna give me the option to upgrade something, but also make it something where it can also decrease.
Attack vampires in Central Park.
right before dawn. Can you imagine?
Dawn?
I knew this was coming, just not so soon.
The city is in enough chaos.
We'll handle it. No problem.
Ah, Blade. Ever the optimist, hmm?
If it allows me to upgrade a station so I can get strengthened stat increases without stat being decreased. Yeah, why you walking like that, bruh? Why you sashaying like this is just a run of the park or you going to a gala or something? No, people are in danger. We don't sashay to danger. That's something Deadpool would do. He's portal. I love it when she says that. I don't know why. It's just that, you know, it's like one of those sounds that it's just one of those things that you hear. It's all like, ah, that's nice. But nah, bro, we don't do no sashaying up in this house.
Look at them. The sun will be up any minute now. They don't seem to care.
Then let's make them care.
Yep, we gotta protect civilians again. Defeat all vampires to protect the civilians.
Just when people were beginning to feel safe in Central Park again.
Yes, I'm afraid they'll have to cancel their picnics and ball games for today.
I'm sure they're more worried about surviving.
As they should be.
We're getting rid of the hemolisks so that there is no possible way for the vampires to have any reinforcements.
Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
You've left me no choice.
That's one hell of a move.
All right, are you a strong one? I need an elite. This is an elite one. This will work.
I smell your fear.
This won't take
Now let that be a lesson to you. I've been waiting.
All right, I don't have any more moves. But I can get rid of this elite, though. This will definitely make things easier.
know this must pain you, Blade, to see your turf overrun like this. All that work.
Kinda seems like you're trying to piss me off.
In honesty, I heard you fight harder when you're angry.
I'm fond of that tactic myself, Doctor. As you can see, he doesn't always buy it.
Or maybe I only play along when I feel like it.
We'll make this quick.
I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna shove the last vampire into the explosive canister behind him using Blade.
How invigorating.
Okay. Vampires are dead.
They do not fear the sun.
I'll give them something to fear.
No. Allow me.
Alright, we always have those extra encounters. Now Dracula and his minions can be out in the sun! Fantastic. Defeat Dracula to complete the mission. Be cautious when attacking Dracula with bleeding heroes, as he has a... Well, we know this because of what we had to go through yesterday. We just need to take out Dracula.
The wait is finally
Easy
over.
enough.
How long has it been
Right?
since you felt the sun on your face, Dracula?
Centuries, the better part of a millennium, in fact.
I know it'll take damage, but I'm gonna inflict a lot of it on Dracula right now.
Morbius, I will bask in the dawn for eternity. I cannot allow that.
You can't run this time.
I think Blade's Glaive is probably a better option, because it'll inflict bleed on Dracula, and I take out numerous enemies in the process. Because if I reduce his ally level significantly...
Watch close.
That'll be less help for Dracula. And that works for me. Yep. Alright. So now all we gotta do is just worry about Dracula and the few minions he brings in afterwards. Easy. That was cute. That was cute. His block is still there, so he still gets access to his regular moves. Now you done did it, Dracula. See what you done did? You tried to attack me and now you're bleeding out. You did that all on your own. I need you to go to sleep, please, sir. Thank you. All right, Drax all knocked out. We gotta take care of the rest.
You rule the night? Maybe in some rat hole in Transylvania, but New York is my town.
That is all about to change. Just as it began, your
Now, if you try to inflict pain on them, you're going to get hurt in the process. Let's see here. I need to save my hero combo. And we need to take out the rest of the vampires that are around here. I can't use this. I mean, I can take out the elite vampire right here, right now. Yeah, it's probably best to take out the elite one. And sure, I'll suffer some blood a little bit, but at least it won't break through my block.
I feel invigorated. Get some. They're mine.
Still leaving this man with no minions. I'm looking like Megamind through the peephole of a door. No minions?
Good. I could use some more practice.
Is that all you got there, Dracula?
My salvation and my curse all began with you.
A common refrain from vampires who haven't yet accepted their profile.
Not everyone wants to feed on the innocent. You never did understand.
All right, he can counterattack if I'm bleeding.
I just don't indulge in weakness.
Yeah, we know he has a high chance to counter. Yada yada, we get it.
Time to bleed. You won't leave here alive.
You would think a stake to the heart would take out Dracula of all people.
Possibly match your strength.
Can I shove him? I think yeah. What beats Dracula isn't guns, it isn't a stake to the heart, it isn't even sunlight. It's shoving him into a propane tank. Man, Hank Hill would be proud.
Trickling propane is the best propane you could possibly use in order to take out the Lord of Vampires.
Lost children, you disappoint us. Be
Betray us. Shed the blood of your own. No one hurts you more than family. Join us in the light. We won't ask again.
You won't. But not for the reason you think.
Close the manhole cover so he has no way to escape. Close it. Close the sewer grate. You can end him right now. Close it. If you're truly smart, you can end it now. Close the grate.
Why aren't you?
To mass produce the serum, you diluted my sample. Yes, it protected you from the sunlight, but each use of your powers burned more of it away. You are, as they say, running on fumes. And when those expire, so do you.
This isn't over.
It is, for now. Unless you'd care to stay for a walk in the park.
If y'all were perceptive, y'all would have closed it.
Where he belongs.
Are you disappointed we didn't destroy him?
Nah, he always comes back. But knowing he's got to live with that humiliation almost makes it worth knowing you.
All right, cool. We managed to get through this DLC quicker than I did the last one, which is perfect. That's funny. But if y'all were truly perceptive, you would have closed the sewer grate, seeing how it was right next to him. See, y'all don't want me on the team. I would have saved y'all so much trouble. We could have killed Dracula before Storm even showed up. But no, y'all don't think of that. Y'all just think of, let's just stick to the moment. Let's just see what happens.
There are a vampires in New York. A lot of them are cabbies. Congratulations, Hunter. Dracula's vampires suffered a major loss today.
You deserve the credit, Doctor. You did good work today.
The sunlight serum is so diluted it no longer poses a threat. The vampires have been cast back into the night, where they belong. I don't think I can properly express my relief. Hunter, if you had not been there to lean on throughout all this, I do not know how I would have survived.
All right, so after completing the mission, I feel the same is the best option.
This plague of vampires put stress on the whole team. We supported each other.
You are too kind. I'm glad I found such a welcoming family of heroes. And about that, Hunter, you should know that I will remain committed to the Midnight Sun's greater mission. You all helped me in my time of need. It is only fair that I return the favor.
Your support is much appreciated.
Marvelous. But before we move on, we must make one final decision regarding the sunlight serum.
We?
Well, yes. I value your guidance. My prototype sample is no more, but I still possess my research notes. I could continue my experiments in the hopes of curing myself and maybe others, unless the risk of it falling into the wrong hands seems too great.
So here's the deal. We don't need to be super deep about this simply because, well, I mean, unless the narrative demands that the wrong hands try to get their hands on it, I don't think we need to stress over it too much. I don't think it's that deep. So I could say secure it for now. If I say destroy it, it's going to have absolutely no bearings on the story-driven when we continue with Storm.
You are too emotionally close to this problem right now. Store your notes in a safe place until you have time to reflect on the best path forward.
I had not thought of that approach. but it does have merit. I do not know when the right time will come, but I look forward to that day. Thank you for your help, Hunter.
All right, and now... Well, I could join him on a hangout, but I need to increase his friendship first. It's not like the friendship pools over into the next day. I think it doesn't do that. Level up pending. You know what? I'm already over the limit. Let's go ahead. Let's do it. So, the best way to hang out with Morbius is with either exploring the grounds, deep conversation, or meditation. And meditation is the only thing on this list, so we'll go with that. We'll get some extra friendship gains from this.
Doctor, you get all your powers from bats, correct?
Yes, from several members of the Desmodontinae subfamily, to be exact.
Does that mean you sleep upside down like a bat?
No. And for the record, I don't sleep in a coffin just because I'm a vampire.
How do you sleep?
Most of the time. Poorly.
Alright, so the best thing to give him... We already gave him the... What did we give him? We already gave him... I think we gave him the... Human Anatomy Volume 4, I believe it was. And I don't think there's anything on this list that is legendary enough to give to him. Actually, I gave him... No, that was someone else. Who did I give Strange Tales to? Oh... I was looking at the wrong page for Morbius when I wanted to give him the... When I gave him the Strange Tales, it wasn't supposed to go to him. Because he likes it, but it's not on his list of loves. I messed up. I messed up. Too bad you can't sort through this list alphabetically. It would greatly help me here. He likes candle, grave dirt, leather and mahogany, night into morning, bone, and freshly mowed grass. But that is not, that's not a good one. That's rare. Don't want to give him that. Music, blood on blood. That's not good either. Vivaldi Spring. Do I have that one? Yeah, but that's not a good enough either. He likes Snackbox Metaphile, so I could give him that. He likes this one. Human Anatomy, Grave Dirt. I don't think I have anything legendary that I can actually give him to massively boost his friendship. Yeah, I don't. Alright, we'll give him the box of Transcendental Chimes.
I really needed that after our last battle.
17 friendship gain. Alright.
I started to relax as I was thinking about my to-do list.
So now, if we look at Morbius, his friendship is 48 out of 15. So I could possibly go up 2 friendship levels because I have extra friendship waiting for him. So we'll see how that goes. Who needs to speak to me? Is it Blade? Yep, it's Blade and Doctor Strange.
Despite his setback, do not consider Dracula defeated. He has survived centuries for a reason.
And Ozzy, you say looks like Blade is warming up to Morbius? Yep, it's gradual. It's a gradual thing.
It seems we can finally put this ordeal with Morbius's serum behind us.
Thankfully, we have more important things to focus on now.
Hunter, thank you for not being overly harsh with Morbius.
I only did what seemed to be right at the time.
I would say you are wise beyond your years, but you have more years than most of us put together. Maybe that's what makes you so discerning.
And still no wrinkles.
Indeed. I am just glad that Morbius found some peace of mind. I am familiar with that journey. It's not easy. Be proud of your part in that, Hunter.
Here I thought I was going to have to make like a big vocal decision, but apparently that's not the case.
Call me an idealist, but shining a light exposes the darkness for what it is.
You were right, Blade. Morbius proved very useful today.
You know, even I'm impressed that he stared down Dracula.
So, did the two of you bury the hatchet?
We're not exactly friends, but I appreciate his experience in the field.
Sounds like someone is developing a grudging respect for the living vampire.
Okay, sure. Just don't tell him I said that.
You know, grudging respect is the first step to real friendship.
It's time to drop this, Hunter.
All right. I'll let it go. Who else needs to be spoken to?
So the vampires turned tail and ran into the night, where they can attack us from the shadows. This was a win, right?
I wish all vampire threats were this easy to dismantle. I can't believe I'm saying this aloud, but I think I figured out Dracula's master plan.
Go on.
There is a Lilith connection, but it's not direct. Dracula is acting like he knows the world is coming to an end. Didn't expect him to be an apocalypse prepper, but here we are. Think of every play he's backed so far. Some of his plans overlap, right?
I had noticed that.
That's because he's throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. It doesn't matter what plans fail. As long as one succeeds, he wins. The good news is, we're foiling his plans faster than he's setting them in motion. If we keep nipping these buds, he'll have nothing left. Let's debrief on the latest. Looks like Dracula's plan went up in smoke. See what I did there?
I do. Is the sunlight serum truly gone?
Dracula still has a supply, but it's barely effective, as you experienced. For a master plan, this one was a real dud.
Alright, I need to find the right Captain Marvel response for this. There's so much going back and forth concerning right responses for people that I feel like there should have been an option to tell the best dialogue choice. Especially, like, you could have even made it a collar that'll help you have better conversations with people, so I don't have to keep flip-flopping through web pages in order to find the best answer to say to people. I'm just saying, it just feels like this is Morbius friendship level. This is Iron Man's. I need Captain Marvel so I can properly respond to this one. Thankfully, they don't put you on a time limit like they did with certain games such as Mass Effect and the like. And I looked it up just to find out that neither of these dialogue choices have any bearings towards friendship at all.
Dr. Morbius may have a different opinion.
Hey, if he deems it a bigger threat than I think it is, I'm happy to run it down. But for now, Central is tracking all mention of the sunlight serum or anything like it. Unless it finds something, I think we're done here. Anything else on your mind?
No, we're good.
Thanks, Carol.
See ya.
And now we are going to go to sleep, so we can increase our friendship with Mr. Morbius, Dr. Morbius, so he can gain access to a brand new passive, so we can upgrade the research laboratory. And then after that's done, I'll call it a session, because we did everything we needed to do.
Doctor? One of those political spy thrillers Captain Rogers is always heads down in?
It's actually a medical journal on bispecific antibodies and the treatment of hematologic malignancies. Just some light reading.
None of his dialogue options have an effect on his friendship at all. None of them. Something just dawned on you playing Diablo 4 right now. So if Lilith is Hunter's mother, would this make Mephisto his grandfather? Technically, no. Technically, no. Since Lilith comes from the Darkhold, which is something made by Chthon. And Chthon isn't exactly linked to Mephisto. So that would not make them related.
We have all been working hard. You deserve some R&R.
Deserve? Based on my many past sins, I deserve nothing.
Whoa, where did that come from?
I'm sorry. I've been told that I tend toward the melodramatic. In truth, I've been in survival mode so long, I don't know where to find my own off switch.
Just know your limits. When you burn a candle to its ends, the light quickly fades.
Your concern is noted, Hunter. I won't overdo it. Well, I should get back to my studies. Medical journals do not read themselves, but I'm working on that.
Alright, friendship has gone up. Hangout rewards unlocked. And now we're ready for Morbius to have another friendship talking to, because we gained so much extra friendship with him. It's a good thing I did that. I talked to him and gave him and hung out with him. So now we can rank up our friendship again.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
And we also got some gamma coils. We got some research to do. We can do marked for death and...
Tony is working.
Oh. I gotta wait for the other thing to finish. Ugh. In order for me to make a better, faster, stronger machine. That is not what I had in mind.
How's it going, boss?
Let's just get a brand new ability from Morbius.
This is some of my best work.
I'll take this, but I'll probably turn it into resources because, I mean, I already got a better one.
Good day, Hunter.
I'm just checking things before I call it a session for this evening.
What's new, Hunter? Central will crack the code. Tony might take all the credit for this thing, but just imagine where we'd be right now without Ada Lovelace.
Alright, modded ability and regular ability.
Let's crunch the numbers. Really good intel here. We've got a lot to go on. Okay, what's Hydra up to now? Now we know what they're up to. The question is, what are we gonna do about it? Ready for some hero work?
I got plenty of things to send people on. So let's go ahead and send Venom. Go ahead, send Magic.
some ops ready for you.
And I can't send any more people.
I'm here if you need me.
Alright. Okay. We did it. We went through Morbius's missions. Now, I am gonna go ahead and save. Get rid of the manual save. Still feel like they could have done the manual saving thing a little bit better. Just let us override our one save instead of having to create a new one and delete the old one. Alright, there we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Another DLC down. We only have one more to go, and then we are done with Marvel's Midnight Suns. And then I can look forward to the new games in January. I'll spar with somebody. Morbius's friendship is already up there, but if I train with him again, I can stack the friendship. Yes, keep stacking the friendship. I'll be able to get this man's Midnight Sun challenge in no time.
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any. Let's do this.
I love how the two cards I have are all mist form.
Later.
Alright, now I gotta resave again. But I'll do that off camera. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're done. We did it. We completed the Hunger DLC for Marvel's Midnight Suns. Only one more DLC to do, and then we're done with Midnight Suns. Overall, I'm actually glad I took the time to do these DLCs exactly with the final 4 days of the last week of the year, with tomorrow being the Storm DLC. So I'm looking forward to that one. So I got set us for some other things for Saturday as well, so I got to take care of that too. But it's going to be a bit of a busy Saturday overall, and I'm looking forward to it. But to everyone, it is yet again, I just want to say thank you for helping this channel reach 4.6K subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you. It's been a long journey just to get to this point. And even though, I mean, I've been at this for roughly 10 years, and I'm getting closer and closer to even 5,000, that's already a significant number. But the higher this channel goes, the more happy I am to do what I do for all of you. And it truly is a blessing. And I thank God every day that I'm able to do this for all of you, because it brings me happiness, and I can see that you guys enjoy it as well. But I just want to say thank you overall. It really does mean the world to me. Hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, subscribe, even become a member, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later peoples.